Welcome back to Tag Happy VR. If you're old and new around here, thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate those views, those likes, those comments, and especially those subscriptions. Now don't forget, I'm still doing that March 2022 giveaway. All you gotta do is subscribe, comment, subscribe, effectively get your name out there. Keep getting it out there. The more times you get it out there, the more chance of you winning one of those 2 keys to Squingle. Big shout out to the devs of Squingle for giving me those 2 keys to pass out to the VR community. Today we're gonna be checking out Sucker Punch on the Quest App Labs. So let's jump right on in and work out whether this one should be a part of your collection.
This is it. Welcome to Sucker Punch. This is it. This is kind of the home menu. Well, when you first kind of boot up, it's kind of boot you into a bit of a tutorial, etc. It's not too difficult, to be honest. Effectively, the name of the game is you got 2 hands that you can purchase gloves for. Those gloves give you special weapons here. And by punching, they build up power, and then you can kind of release your weapon by literally just whacking your arm, not too hard obviously, on the side. So hit the big button, boom, the power of that glove kind of helps you kind of then play the game and hopefully make you win. Okay, and you've got this little drone guy that you can purchase. You get better drones that you can purchase, and you can activate them in the middle of the game if you feel like you're struggling, and you go bam, and then the drone helps you kind of punch back all the different blocks as well. Okay, and that's it in a nutshell. Okay, I kind of consider this a VR fitness game that's super fun. Okay, like I do always, I'm gonna jump into settings. What am I doing? No, settings. Where are we here? Boom, settings. Okay, so I'm gonna got the master volume turned down so my voice kind of comes over and above. Now I like to turn up the haptics. I like to kind of feel when my superpowers kind of engage, the controller start to vibrate. Okay, you got your different cubes that you need to hit. As you kind of hit them more, before they kind of go out of bounds behind you or the other player, they build up points, and eventually, if there are a few rare ones bouncing around and then they go past you, if they go past you, the other opponent gets 30 points. Okay, and effectively it's the first to get to so many points. There are different kind of game modes. Gloves, no gloves, left or right-handed. You can play a game where you can lose your gloves to the opponent, as an example. Okay, you got your daily challenge. Let's just tap on that one momentarily. Okay, boom, I've already had a quick game today. So far, number 1. This is a big shout out to the top 10. Come and get me, eh? You got your arcade mode. That's just a daily challenge. You get 1 try. Okay, that's it. You log in, you do it. You get as high as you can, and that's it. Okay, there's no kind of reruns. Now in arcade mode, effectively you just slowly go up through the levels. I get to level 7 and then I just can't beat it. So hopefully sooner or later, maybe today, you're gonna witness me get past level 7. Okay, you got your multiplayer mode, and you can go in there and you can kind of change, how many blocks you want to kind of be in multiplayer. Now, personally, I don't like too many blocks. I got a big tree in my way. I need to punch through this tree. Oh man, what have I done? Bam! Oh man, I hope I didn't break my tree. Okay, you got your different types of score. You can go low to high, risk reward that includes gloves or credits. You can also select your arena. Bam. There we go. There's our arenas. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 arenas at the moment. I think they've done a good job. Over time, no doubt that's going to grow as well. And I think they've done a really good job with the diversity. I'm not a fan of the snow one. It kind of just reminds me of Christmas. I don't know if I want to have Christmas all year round. But it's effectively just a snow environment. Okay. So yeah, you can build out your multiplayer. Arcade, they kind of just run through what you got. You got a league that you can jump into, and it's winning and losing like a traditional league. Now I haven't played that. You got your equipment down here. Now just you punch the menu system. Very cool. Okay, I like how they've you're not selecting, you're punching. Everything's kind of in reach, to be honest. Okay, so this is my inventory. Okay, and if I punch on a glove, bam, there's my glove. Boom, I go back to that glove. Okay, so I'm going to run with these 2 gloves, and every glove has got a little power. This is a shield, that's a shield, that is like a blocking wall. So every glove has kind of its own little power. And then over here, you kind of got the menus of what you can purchase. At the moment, I got 41 credits because I've just gone out here and bought a bunch of gloves and drones. And my drone's Pee-wee, and he's floating around somewhere. It's quite cool. Just is he going to pop back around? No, we'll see him in a sec. Okay, and you got your punch here, different gloves, punch here, and different drones that you can kind of purchase to help you play better in the game as well. Okay, you got your training match. Let's just quickly kind of jump into training here momentarily, and you can kind of build out how you want to train. Okay, now I'm just going to go medium to start off with. Boom, start. Okay, done. Now pretty much every game is like this. It boots up like this, whether you're doing arcade, multiplayer, etc. So I don't need to run you through all those different game modes. Just know there's single player, there's multiplayer, there's arcade, there's a league. Okay, you got your drones going to help you, you got your gloves. Okay, and let's just go begin. Now, just quickly with the begin. When you do select your drone, you only get to use it once. Okay, that's as much as I've worked out. Once you've used it, it just kind of chills. So you don't want to just fire that straight away. Okay, and as they come towards you, and the harder you hit, I think they could probably change that mechanic. So you have to hit it a bit harder than what I am to really get them to move. I feel like they bounce back a tad too easy. Okay, apart from that though, I do like the spin. As you can see, the colors are moving up. Okay, meaning that if they then move past me or I get them past the opponent. Okay, now my controllers are vibrating. So that means that I've energized, and you energize by hitting bricks. And the more bricks, depending on the glove, is required for you kind of to power up. Okay. And those other ones, boom. Now that one creates a wall. Now they can't get through that wall. So if you're slamming them, oh, done. Now you can see up top there, we got the score for Kiwi. Good old Kiwi. It's a New Zealander, is it? Kiwi's 85. I'm 60, so at the moment I'm actually losing, man. I gotta pick this up, man. First to 200. All right, let's get some speed here. Boom, let's get that in there. Boom. Oh my god, let's get these. I got my drone there to help me out as well. Punch. Let's get the drone in there. Super slow, man. Come on. Come on. Come on, let's get some speed in this. Gotta win. This is like the basic levels. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, get my shield back. I don't know, this shield one. I'm not a big fan of this glove, to be honest. It has its job, and I reckon at more intense levels it will probably play a big part. It's quite a wide dispersion. You don't have to get so accurate with hitting the cubes. Alright, taking the lead. 155. Alright, now we have good. You don't even feel like you're punching, to be honest. You kind of just. You got to be somewhat accurate with your punches, okay? Just so you know. You can't just kind of throw your hands and expect to get it. There is some level of accuracy. Alright, victory. Boom. Let's just go exit here for one moment. I got a little bit of a pump up. Okay, that really wasn't that difficult. Okay, let's just go to expert. Like I'm saying, I'm not going to go through all these other things. The gameplay is still the same, except you got a daily, arcade, multiplayer, okay? Let's just show you some different, what do we got here? Equipment. Quickly go on equipment. Let's select the rock hand. I almost love it how you're gonna go each hand is its own little thing. Bam, bam, bam. It was great. Okay, we're gonna go back into what was it doing? Training. That's right, training. Back into training. Cool. Let's select the beach. Okay, expert. Okay, boom. Let's kick into this. Yeah, the graphic and the art design's nice. I like it. It's kind of got like a bit of a Disney feel to it. You know, it doesn't. I'm not a big fan of this. Things just don't have to be a realistic. Up close, these gloves look great. To be honest, you know, it looks pretty good. There's no jaggedy edges really in this particular level. Other levels there are. Okay, the biggest jaggedy edges right now. It's going to be that blue mesh behind that player, and I find that super annoying. Okay, it would be cool if it was like maybe more matched into the color theme of this particular level, or you know, 50% opaque. You know, so it wasn't. Well, this is expert. I just remembered. Look at focus now. Oh. Oh man, he's getting the score on me. Well, they are. This is just a robot brain. Boom. All right. Come on. I got nothing. So my other glove gives me a brick wall close to me. I feel like I'm becoming overwhelmed. Just be careful though when it finishes. You're not ready at times. Oh man, I haven't scored a thing. How was this guy? First of two. Oh man, I got smoked. Oh, didn't. Whew. Oh, I got my droney, guys. Wow, so many things to kind of think about. Boom, let's get out of here. Let's just quickly jump into one more. I'm going to stick to expert just to get my ass whooped, keeping it 200. All right, let's go into... yeah, ooh. Punching walls. All right, let's go into the playground here. Boom. All right, same gloves. Okay, you get the idea. Gloves give you special powers. I need to use this drone though. I just need to make sure though. I feel like I'm gonna punch a wall. You want to have a good reaching space around you, okay? You know I'm in a tight space. You can see it. It takes you a while to get used to what colours, what points. It would be cool if maybe they do work in the rainbow or something, but I do find I get confused. All I know is just don't let any kids go past you. All right, come on. That was great. Got you, mate. Oh, he's got a level 2 punch. Alright, Droney helped me out a little bit. Didn't really give me any scores though. Just allowed me to rest. Oh man, got smoked. Bit of a jagged edges through this wire mesh here. Okay, close up. It's not too bad. There could definitely be a bit more detail though. We could have a few seagulls, maybe a few clouds in the sky or something. But overall, I mean, you're not really focusing. Oh, there are some birds up there. Look at that. You're not really focusing on that. You're kind of looking forward. Okay, once again, that blue mesh just annoys me a little bit. All right, let's exit out of there. Whew, you can definitely hear I got a bit of a pump up. Anyway, that was it. That was Sucker Punch. I'll meet you on the outside and we'll have a final quick little chat.
There we go. That was Sucker Punch VR on the Quest App Labs. Do you like it? Do you want to get it? Do you have it? Are you a big fan of VR fitness games? Do you like Pong? Did you used to play Pong? Let me know. Let the community know. Let the developers know. Now, overall, I thought this was a fantastic game. It's got some solid foundations with a decent amount of polish. There's really not much I would want to do. You know, I play games and I think, what would I do? What would I want to do to make this game feel better or work better and things like that? And there really isn't anything that it really comes to my mind that makes me go, oh, I wish it did this or did that. It's only really a couple of things. And let's just get them off the list straight away. The graphics are good, okay? There are a few jaggedy edges and it would be cool just to kind of clean them up, but overall it's pretty damn good. Insofar as when you're kind of in the game and you're playing against your opponent, there's a big blue grid behind them. I'm not a fan of that. It would be cool maybe if the grid changed its color from round to round to kind of suit more into the environment, or if they just made it more translucent or something. I do find it quite distracting, and the grid itself can be quite jaggedy when you're looking at it afar, you know, towards your opponent. Okay, not a fan of that. The third thing is when you are playing multiplayer, I don't remember there being a microphone that you can turn off, meaning that you have to use the in-game microphone. And in some instances, yeah, you want to do that, but in some instances, you don't want to do that as well. And most of the time when I'm playing multiplayer, I'm playing with mates, so I'm using the Quest party chat function, or I'm playing with my partner, we're in the same room anyway. Apart from that though, everything else about this game is great. Now the menu system overall is on the simpler side, which if you follow me, you know I love a simple menu. Okay, it doesn't take too much thought to kind of work your way around it. You kind of got your single player modes, you got your multiplayer modes, you got the arcade, you got your training ground, you've got your equipment like the gloves and the drone that you can kind of purchase along the way, which I think is really, really cool. Now, I think it's cool you can have a different one for each hand, so you can effectively have one special weapon, another special weapon, and then the drone to really help you out. Okay, I like the way that when you're playing, you could lose your gloves to your opponent, so that kind of makes it even more stressful. Maybe not stressful, but you definitely want to try harder to make sure you kind of win your round. And I'd have to say, after about 20 minutes of playing, and especially when you get to those higher levels of arcade, or you're playing someone equally, as good as what you are, you're gonna break a sweat, okay, hands down. I definitely want to put this into the VR fitness category, okay, like you would with Fit XR or Supernatural, okay, because it's primarily a boxing type of mechanic in the game and they do it really well, but it's way more fun, okay, it's gamified, okay. I don't like this concept of these fitness apps coming into the VR space and they're trying to replicate what you do in the real world. Cool, it's great, maybe that concept's lived and survived and it's done its job for a long time, but I feel like, when it comes to VR fitness apps, they need to be more gamified. I think this particular developer or developers have done a fantastic job in that regard. Overall, if you're into your VR fitness games or you just want to get active and a really fun, easy multiplayer that you just engage with people of all ages, I definitely recommend Sucker Punch, hands down, and definitely going to be a part of my daily routine alongside maybe Audio Trip to kind of help break a sweat and get my heart rate up. Okay, anyway, I'm Tag Happy VR. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for your chance to win Squingle. I got 2 keys to give away, and below in the description is a link to some groovy Tag Happy merch.